Hello everyone, welcome to Wicked West Books. My name is Meg West, this is Kestrel, and it is week 3 of Orilium.
It is Monday the 15th. It is the start of week 3 of Orilium. So I have a very, very busy day today. And I probably won't get much, if any, reading done, in all honesty. I won't. Not the most exciting update, but I gotta go to like 7 different stores today. I'm going to be running around a whole lot, and I don't think I can focus on a book today. No, don't think I can. So YouTube videos, podcasts, maybe, depending on when Do We Know Them actually ends up posting it. It probably won't be till much later, and I'll do that podcast tomorrow. But one thing I did not mention on last week's vlog, though, is I did start Everland by Wendy Spinelli. I am about halfway through the book, maybe just a little short of halfway, but about halfway through. And it is a steampunk Peter Pan retelling. There is a virus that has been killing off all of the adults, and the ones who are closest to adulthood are desperately trying for a cure. And not only does this virus kill off adults, it also kills off girls much faster than it's killing off the boys, thus having lost boys. One thing that just kind of sticks out a little bit is that you do have Pete and Belle and Hook, but not Wendy. It's Gwen. Which I think is purely because the author's name is Wendy, and she didn't want to be accused of self-inserting herself into the book. So I assume that there's a reason behind it. There might be more reason behind it, I don't know. But yeah, it's going okay. I didn't like Peter Pan, the movie, anyway. So Peter Pan retelling, meh. I mean, it's not like the writing's bad or anything, or even that I dislike the characters. I think it's genuinely just I don't much care for Peter Pan stories. But yeah, no, I'm at the part where we just meet Lily. So that would be interesting. But I'm reading the physical book on that one, so it might be a couple days before I pick that back up. I would like to just finish it so that it's not sitting halfway done for too much longer, though. So we shall see what we do with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go into work and run around like a crazy person for the next 10 hours or so, and I'll see you tomorrow. It is Tuesday the 16th, and I am at work again. I am very torn between starting Blood Air by Alana Andrews, or I think it's called A Curious Dream. Isn't that what it's called? It's there, so you can see if I've got it right or wrong. Both of them will probably have a little... I know that my astronomy is a, like, actual kind of crimey, like, mystery-solving book, but Alana Andrews normally have something kind of similar in the vibe to them, so it's probably also got some elements of solving a crime that has happened. So I'm kind of unsure which one I want to start today. I think that I'm more in the mood for fantasy, which means the Blood Air, because it's urban fantasy, but it's really got those fantasy elements to them. So I think I'm going to start Blood Air today. Whichever one I start, I will let you know, because I'll start it while I'm at the store, and then I'm going to go to another store and another store today, so I can check in a couple of times. Not like doing it in the building, but I'm fine with doing it in my car, so we will see. But, yeah, I think I'm starting Blood Air today. And we'll see how long it takes me to get through them. Alana Andrews books typically don't take me very long because I get very invested very quickly, and that's why it is the book to break a slump, which I'm not in, but I am in the mood for the Blood Air. I'm somewhere around a quarter to a third of the way through the book, probably closer to a quarter, And I'm gonna have the same issue with Blood Air that I had with Dark Jewels. I love Alana Andrews. Love them. Their world building for urban fantasy, probably my favorite. Actually, yeah, definitely is 100% my favorite. And Bishop's urban fantasy series, the other series, is kind of close in that it does it a different way. Patricia Briggs is very traditional in her urban fantasy setup. But Alana Andrews, they did something different with the Kate Daniels stuff. They really did. And it's so good. It is so good. Following Kate Daniels' adopted daughter, Julie, as she comes back to Atlanta and is so changed by her years away that no one she calls like uncle, she has sat in front of him and he doesn't know who she is anymore. This series is going to be so good. So good. And I'm not going to want to put it down. In fact, I'm going to want to reread Kate Daniels. And in fact, I think I missed some books between the end of Kate Daniels and before Julie's story starts. I love this series so much. I do. Kate Daniels series, amazing. No notes. I want more of it. I want more. Oh, that was cool. Normally in selfie mode, you hold up your hand and it takes a picture. Apparently in video mode, it starts the video without having to touch. I got a new phone. And it's not like a brand new phone, it's a new used phone, and it's a replacement of the phone that I just broke after having it for 4 months. Haha, yeah. After I updated you yesterday, I had a very bad day. I got noticed that my boss's boss's boss was at my worst store, and the anxiety that gave me, whew. And then, on the way to that store, I hit a beaver. And then I ran over some wood, and that wood ripped some of the paneling loose from underneath my car. So I got an oil change, which I had been putting off, so, paying for an oil change, not that big of a deal, and they zip-locked what was dragging back into place. Didn't do any real damage to my car. Thank all the gods. But, it was a bad day. I did, however, finish Blood Air. And does it fit in with the bad luck of yesterday to know that this book came out, I think, in 2021, if I remember correctly, and doesn't have a sequel announced yet? It's Alana Andrews. They're actively writing. I'm not, super thinking that nothing's going to come of it. But also, it's really sad. It's good for my reading for this month, meaning I can't just pick up the next book and read it because I want to stay in this fantastic world. I know I mentioned it yesterday, but I really do. I really, really love the world of Kate Daniel. Balance between magic and tech and the seesaw that they're literally on. I love it. I love it so much. Highly, highly recommend the Kate Daniels books. Alana Andrews is my second auto-buy author after Patricia Briggs. Both of them fantastic. But the world, yes. So I've got kind of a short work day today, kind of a long work day today, however you want to look at it. I've got about 3 hours for during the day worth of work to do, plus about an hour of drive time between the stores that I'm going to today. And then at 8 o'clock, I get to reset bookshelves for 7 hours, starting at 8 o'clock tonight, with 4 other people. This job, I don't normally have to work with people, which is fine. I'm not in charge. They will tell me what to do, and I will just do it, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So I'm undecided. I think these first 3 hours of the day, I probably won't read anything. Also, new phone, I forgot my Audible login, and I need to fix that before I can actually listen to anything. So probably will not listen to anything, but it's only 3 hours of work, and then I've got a lot of time before it's 8 o'clock tonight I've got about 10 hours from now until it's 8 o'clock. So I will have at home read time, and I will probably just pick up Everland. I won't be able to nap. I'm terrible at napping. So lounging around and reading Everland instead seems like the way to go. So no audiobook until work tonight, but I will try and see how far, if I can't finish Everland, because I'm about halfway through, and just kind of get that over with. I don't hate it. It's not like it's badly written. The characters are fine. It's a Peter Pan retelling. Not my favorite thing, sadly. So that's the plan for today. I might check in with you again at around 8 o'clock, a little before 8 o'clock, before I go into that work, and just let you know how my reading of Everland went today. And hopefully today I don't hit any beavers. I am at my overnight store. I'm about 20 minutes early. I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee that's supposed to get me through another 7 hours of work tonight. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's not like terrible for an overnight, and not starting at midnight or something like that. Done that before. I did get home and finish Everland, and I didn't like it. I'm really not a Peter Pan story kind of person. I'm really not. And then book 2 is Alice in Wonderland, and I'm really, really not an Alice in Wonderland retelling kind of person. I don't even like the original. So the only book in the series that might make me read it a bit more is that the third book is an Oz retelling. I do like Oz. Not as much as my mother did. She really loved the series. It's a thing I remember. But, you know, I have my own gateway into Oz that I like. I don't know. Probably will never pick up the rest of the books, but it was signed and I read it, and now I don't have to feel guilty for not reading it. Now I can feel guilty for not liking it. But I bought it at a time where I may have been slightly delusional on my dislike of Peter Pan. I thought maybe steampunk could save it, but the end fight scene was ridiculous. Gwen, who is Wendy, was not a very solid kind of character. I found her to be wishy-washy. And some of that is teenagery, but some of that I think was bad writing. Which is sad, because like the fight scene at the end, I would have to call that bad writing. I met Wendy Spinelli. I liked her. I got the book signed because I liked her. It's more I bought the book because I liked her than because I was super interested in a steampunk Peter Pan, but I figured if anything could make me like Peter Pan, it would be steampunk. I liked Wendy Spinelli. I do not like her writing. I don't think it's good. It's more than just a difference of opinion. I don't think it's good. And that kind of makes me sad. That is 2 books now down this week. I still have to read A Curious Beginning. I still have to read Lore. And I have to finish The Sunlit Man. Is that really? No, because oh, wait, no? What? Those are the right for the books. I'm just trying to figure out how I read 2 books this week, 1 book last week, and then 2 books the week before that count for the goal, when that's 5 books and I should only need 2 books left. My math ain't mathin'. I'll figure it out when I'm not about to go in for another 7 hours of work. You know, it is what it is. I know what I've got left. I might start a book tonight. It kind of depends on how much thought I have to put into what I have to do tonight. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm here to just kind of be extra muscle. I know. But I am. And I think that's it. I didn't record anything this morning. I also didn't do any reading. But by the time I got to work, I realized I had messed up on something, and my bad luck week just continued. So I've recorded nothing this morning. I'm about to go in and do my second overnight. And at least this night, I know what we're doing. It's gonna be fine. It's not a super hard reset that we're doing. At least not for my part in it. I may read tonight, I may not. I will be reading tomorrow though. I will say hello to you in the morning, and I will be reading Friday. If I don't start A Curious Beginnings tonight, I will start it tomorrow. And I think it and The Sunlit Man, and then obviously going through lore stuff, are all that's left. We're down to 2 books and a lore, and that makes the math better from yesterday. I don't know why. I'm tired. I'm more tired today than I was yesterday, but the math is mathing better today, so who knows? I'm gonna just sit here for a few more minutes and go in and participate in this reset that I don't want to do. I don't want to do. I'm tired. I am so tired. I need a vacation. I need to stay at home and sleep for 3 days or something. I don't know. Anything not work related, that's what I need. Happy Friday. I am probably going to read all of A Curious Beginnings today. My Zodiac pick did not start it last night. Last night was way faster than we expected. We got done with what we were doing like 3 hours earlier than it was scheduled to be done, which is fine. I'm still gonna have overtime this week, so I am perfectly okay with this. And now I have to actually go get to work. I stopped for coffee and a bagel this morning. I love coffee and bagels on Friday. It makes for a good morning when you don't have to make the coffee and have a bagel to eat. I have almost still no knowledge of what A Curious Beginnings is. I think, if I remember correctly, I learned that it's kind of a Victorian mystery kind of book with a main character who's a lepidopterist. But it's the fact that she's a lepidopterist that sold the book to me pretty solidly. So we'll see where it goes from here. And I'm gonna go to work, and I'll probably finish the video that I was watching because I'm having a good time watching some booktube videos right now. And then I'm gonna start A Curious Beginning, and we're gonna see if we can finish it today, because after that I'm pretty certain that the only book left that I have to read is The Sunlit Man, which I have to do with my husband because it's our buddy read for the month. And I want to kind of film the lore class, maybe. I don't know. I might just do the lore class this weekend, what's up, and update you guys on what I've done for the lore class. I don't know. I have to look at the lore class, because other than the first printout, I haven't touched it at all, even though I know I think 3 chapters are up now for the lore class. I don't expect it's gonna take super long to actually do once I sit down and do it. I just have to sit down and do it.
So I finished A Curious Beginning, and I loved it. And slight spoiler for the next vlog, but I just finished book 4 in that series. So, in case you're wondering how that series is going, it's going really well. The actual reading that I'm supposed to be doing, not quite as much, but that's for next week. So for this week, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below how your Orilium is going. I really would love to know. And I will see you again next week with one more vlog. We have a buddy read discussion coming up, for which my husband and I both need to finish the book. And the end of Orilium is near. Temporarily, but it is near. Have a wicked day.